Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel, ChimereWorld. Thank you so much for, watching. You are now watching my mother-daughter vlog, Chimere's Lyric. My name is Chimere, and this is my daughter, Lyric. So today, or for this vlog in particular, we wanted to talk on a bit of a more serious note. We want to talk about all the things that are happening right now in the world concerning the judicial system, concerning racism and the police brutality that has been going on in our nation for centuries, forever. We want to talk about it because we've been active in it, and I'm sure, or I hope that many of you have been active in it as well. At the end of the day, I know that we all have some feelings and some thoughts about it, and we wanted to share our feelings and our thoughts with you. We got the chance to go out and do a peaceful protest here in Atlanta, Georgia, which is where we live, and we want to share that experience with you. So me and Lyric were talking about it after we got a chance to go out and do the protest, and Lyric was sharing some things with me that she felt about how the day went. So what was it that you were saying specifically, Lyric?
Going to the protests made me happy
Mm-hmm.
to see all those people out for us
Mm-hmm.
and people that didn't deserve what they got.
Yeah.
And specifically the people not of our color.
Right.
A lot of those people out there for us and rooting for us and on our side. It just made me feel happy. And it made me feel special.
Yeah. It was a warming experience in particular. Something that I've never witnessed before. Lyric has never witnessed before. We can't even say any of our, forefathers have witnessed before. Because at this point, the world is coming together, right? It's like being out there was like, it felt international almost.
Yeah.
It was all races, not just black people, not just white people, but people of all nationalities were here, all on the same accord, fighting for the same thing, which was just, it was just huge. So, our participation in the protest was just that of showing up and being present and making our voices heard. What's some of the stuff you would say we did, or how were we able to participate specifically?
We marched alongside a lot of people. Some people, friends.
Yep.
Other people we don't know, but we still got to spend time with them and peacefully protest with them.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Right. So we marched alongside of some friends of ours that aren't the same color of us, in particular, and some that are. And then we got to meet, some new people, Lyric even made a sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lyric made a sign. Tell them about your sign.
Our sign said no justice, no peace, and I drew a balance scale, and it was equal, so
right.
If you have no justice, there's no peace, so.
Right. Great concept, right? Great concept. The idea is that one shouldn't outweigh the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Justice and peace, they go together. They should be balanced. Equality, it signified equality, and that's what African Americans in the United States specifically, that's what we want. That's what we're asking for. That's what we have the right to, and that's what we want to see happen at this point in time. We also had a stop at the end of the protest where, because the protest consisted of a lot of the artist community in particular in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm an artist, of course. Lyric's an aspiring and up-and-coming artist herself. So there were like musicians out there, actors, actresses, dancers. So at the end of the protest, we had this big old like block party, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about the block party.
That thing was lit.
Right. It was.
But they put on some music, and a lot of us, like in the middle of the protest, while people were still going,
Yeah,
some of
it
us,
was,
a group of us stopped and
Yeah.
started listening to the music. It was just cool, and we was jamming out to the music.
Yeah.
It was a little dance circle, and people were getting in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. The energy was so good. I mean, you know, we were playing songs in particular. One of the songs that they played was Revolution by Kirk Franklin. And, you know, if you know that song at all, you know, that song is like, it's an anthem, you know, so people were everybody was pumping their fists. We were dancing, you know, the music was pumped up. Like, it was a beautiful sight. You know, music is powerful, right? Music transcends barriers and genres and genders, you know, race, age, all of that. So music, you know, it unites people in itself. So we were united, dancing, singing. I mean, it was moving. It was really, really moving. Was you yawning? Is you falling asleep in the middle of Could they? So I think, you know, living, you know, in the United States, you are walking around with your eyes closed and your ears closed if you want to say that racism does not exist. And you may not be a racist yourself, but to say that it doesn't exist in itself, you know, is a fallacy. It's blatant. It continues to happen, you know, in so many, just everywhere, you know, and now that we have social media outlets and, you know, everything is televised. Like back then, the revolution wasn't televised. Oh, the revolution is televised now. You know, we have all of these, everywhere you go, somebody's got a camera. So we're seeing it more, and we all know that we're seeing it more. You know, I've always taught lyric, and not even necessarily taught her, but she's seen in the way that I've interacted, right, with other races, that race is not an issue. So tell them about, you know, some of your experience with different races or different cultures.
Well, about 5 or 6 years ago, we went on spring break for on my birthday is spring break.
Mm-hmm.
So we went on a trip to Panama City.
Mm-hmm.
And at Panama City, when we went to the beach, I met a friend, and her name was Emily. She was white,
Mm-hmm.
and we clicked really good. And we every day we'll go out to the beach and we'll have some time. We'll go out and swim. We became best friends. We gave the title best friends to each other, and we bought a necklace that said best friends, and it connected. One night I went over to their hotel that they were staying in, and we had sat and watched a movie, but I didn't stay up for too long. I was sleepy. I was knocked out.
Right, because all y'all did was swim every day, like, and that definitely wore you out. So, I mean, you know, we met strangers at the beach that looked nothing like us, but that had nothing to do with the immediate connection and bond that we all made. I mean, I bonded with her parents. My mother bonded, you know, with her parents as well. I mean, and you know, culture, you know, everyone has their own culture, but I think the biggest culture that we all should have and express is the love culture. You know, the love culture, the human culture. You know, you are selling yourself short not to get to know people of different colors and different races. You are selling yourself short to go through this world and not be open-minded to all the things that you can learn from other people, the great experiences that you can have with other people, the great connections that you can have with other people. It's the fun thing about life. You know, the unexpected thing about life. It's what is the flavor of life. All of these different colors, you know, and these different nationalities. It's what adds flavor to this big old pot of gumbo that is human, that is humanity. So when I talk about this stuff, I get passionate, y'all. But we're here for the movement, because it's a movement happening right now. I'm here for it, my daughter's here for it, and we hope that you are here for it as well. So we just wanted to express, our current experience with you all, and we would love to hear from you as well. So, please comment, like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with somebody. It might open up, somebody else's eyes to a different perspective. And that's what we're here for. That's what we want to do and provide. So like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, ChimereWorld. We thank you so much for for watching. Keep watching, because we got way, way more where this comes from. We love you, and continue to love yourselves and one another.
My YouTube's coming up soon.
And Lyric's YouTube is coming soon. Yeah. That's it. We love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.